Good morning. This is Paul Ira on the Shades of Green radio show. I don't hear a thing. Good morning. This is Shades of Green radio show, simulcast on KDWN 720 AM and 101.5 FM in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by Green Alliance of Nevada and sponsored by NV Energy, and I am your host, Paul Ira. Today's guest is Adam Grant from NV Energy, and he's here to tell us all about the company's PowerShift products and services that help customers save money. Good morning, Adam.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Marvelous. Also in studio is Annette Bubek, who is recording us for Facebook Live. Good morning, Annette.
Good morning.
For our listeners on Facebook Live and watchers, you can send questions in to Annette there. Also, if you have questions for Adam or I, the number is 702-257-5396. That's 702-257-KDWN. We're also going to discuss some energy efficiency tips, especially those that help you save during the holiday decorating season. Welcome, Adam. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your work at NV Energy.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you guys having me here. Happy holidays. I work at NV Energy. I am in our demand side management department, which is all of our energy efficiency and demand response programs. I manage all of the delivery of those programs to customers to make sure that all the opportunities that everyone has to save energy and save money will be at their easiest convenience.
It's interesting talking about the decorating season and saving money during the decorating season. Tell us a little bit to start with that for those people out there stringing lights on their garage and their front porch.
So LED lights are the most important thing I can stress for putting your holiday lights together. They use way less energy. You can string more lights together that won't put any tax on your on the plug, and they look the same as the old bulbs that used to be on everyone's home. So and it's much cheaper. It'll save you a significant amount by using LEDs. There are some safety tips we have. Very important is make sure you're using outdoor lights outdoors. Don't use indoor lights outdoors. When you're doing it on your tree, make sure you're not putting them around metal or anything like that. And just be wary of the cords, and if you're running them under particular pieces of furniture, and the safety of walking around, because that can, and honestly, with LEDs, that's the most important piece is the safety of the cords as opposed to the lights themselves.
Oh, that's
Right.
interesting.
We don't want to use extension cords on the lights any more than you have.
You don't want to, but with LEDs, you can. It's not as big of a deal because they don't use as much energy. So you do have the ability where it used to be the recommendation back in the day was don't put more than 2 to 3 strings of lights together on one plug. But with LEDs now, because there's so much less energy, the opportunity there is to string a little more lights together, so you can be more festive and more decorative if you want to.
Right, that's good. Festive and decorative.
Yes.
We love that stuff. So we're going to talk about PowerShift today. So PowerShift provides a free in-home energy assessment that NV Energy's customers can get for free, as I said. So tell us about that assessment. What's involved in that? How do people get it?
So our PowerShift Home Energy Assessment. So PowerShift is our suite of products and services that we provide to all customers. It's all of our programs and offerings to help save money. So the best place to start is with an energy assessment. We will send a technician to your home to look at everything from your insulation to your windows and doors to see if there's potentials for leaks, to your lighting, to your air conditioning unit, and do an assessment of your bill to see how well you're doing and compared to what you did last year or what you did the year before, to see if there's been any significant changes or something that could have been gone awry to make sure your bill go up. We'll do an assessment of that, and then we'll give you a report to show you, okay, here's how you can save, and then provide you opportunities for products and services that we offer to help with the finances if you do make some of the changes.
And I like how they prioritize where to put your money 1st, too, versus just throwing your money.
Yeah, we always try to go low cost, no cost, and then more of a cost.
Right.
So the low cost would be behavioral. No cost. You put sensors on your lights to understand, turn them off, make sure that your thermostat is set at the right temperature for the heating and cooling season. Then low cost would be changing out your light bulbs to LEDs or doing something with your windows or something like that, a window film or maybe. And then more cost would be at the last, would be looking at your AC unit and doing an upgrade or some tune-ups for your AC.
Very good.
Which leads me right into my three-legged stool discussion. So your no cost, low cost falls into the first leg, which is always the first leg, which is
Correct.
conservation.
Yes.
When you leave the room, turn the light off. That's conservation. So if you don't need it, turn it off. And you could use timers and occupancy sensors, so there would be a cost to that. But the no cost is use your hand, turn the light off when you leave the room. Second is efficiency. So when you're in a room, you want to use an LED light bulb and use high efficiency products, high efficiency air conditioning, refrigerators, whatever. And then the third leg of the stool is renewable power with green energy when you are using those high efficiency equipment. And so you talk about no cost. I've been doing this for a long time. I always say the cheapest energy efficiency product you can buy is a tube of caulking. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's really important to make sure that your home is free of, if you can seal the leaks and not let any of, especially in the summertime, any of the cold air out, it can save significantly, because if the windows are sealed and caulked and the cold air doesn't get out, that means also the hot air isn't coming in, and your air conditioning doesn't have to work as hard to cool the room. For every piece of air that's cool that leaves, or every piece that comes in that's warm, that's more work your air conditioner has to do in the summertime, and in the winter that your heater has to do to keep the room warm in the winter. So we really try to make sure that is a piece that is low cost and can be done fairly simply.
Well, the biggest loss is air infiltration. So we'll talk about that when we come back to Shades of Green on KDWN. I'm your host, Paul Ira. We'll be right back.